Welcome to Dalian Pro Parts Management. In most maintenance organizations, finding the parts, knowing where they're located, the suppliers, the costs, current inventory is a very difficult task. Within Dalian, we've made this easy by linking all PMs and all work orders to the parts database. So as parts are consumed within the PMs and the work orders, inventory is automatically adjusted to suit. Obviously, this gives us the ability then to overview the entire maintenance organization and break down the true operating cost of the equipment, because we have costs associated to the subcomponents of the main parts within the plant. So Dalian has a very powerful search engine. We select search, and in here we could type any of the parts. Here we'll select bearings as an example. We select bearings, it lists us everything that has the word bearing in the description. For the main pieces of equipment, the subcomponents, the manufacturer's part numbers of the various units, also the generic numbers, and the inventory. This is the current inventory in the stock, the cost of the part, and any comments like long lead times, etc. The location here gives us a location of the pieces of equipment within the plant. If we select details, we will select details for this roller bearing. This takes us to the part setup screen with all the information related to it. For the inventory management, it gives us a suggested inventory, the minimum inventory, the cost, and the total cost of inventory of that part assigned to this piece of equipment. On the top section, we just add new components through the edit screen. We can add new pieces of equipment and subcomponents that are also linked to this same particular piece of equipment. So we'll go back. Before we leave here, we'll just click one item. Where we clicked where used, this can be handy, because in a breakdown situation, we know it could be in the plant somewhere else on a non-critical piece of equipment. This gives us a quick handle of exactly where it is. We know this particular component is attached to the preventative maintenance. It's on the electrical testers. It's on step 2 of the PMs, because the parts can be embedded right in the PM. So when the PM tickets are printed out, you get the part list, description, and everything else that's needed for the PM. And it gives us the location. So if we was after this bearing and we didn't have it, and this piece of equipment was non-critical, we could go to this unit and location and remove the part to keep the plant up and running. Another option we can have here, we can type in any part number in the system. Here we'll type in 6208, which is again a bearing. It will list exactly every 6208 where it shows up as the component number. It'll give us the description of the unit, the equipment it's on, the location or the subcomponent, the manufacturer's part number, the generic part number, and the current inventory. This basically translates into an extremely powerful part search system for the maintenance organization, and it's completely extensive. If we search limit, we can just type in limit. So it will take anything that's used within the system, because it's dynamically linked to the parts module.